What triggers off a manic episode? Here are the big ones I see. Number one, disruptions in sleep. Anything that prevents you from sleeping or not sleeping at about the second night, third night, it'll trigger off a manic episode. So let's be real careful of your sleep-wake cycle. And if you're not sleeping, that's a serious problem. Here's another big one. A new lover, new boyfriend, new girlfriend, or whatever you want to call it, that can trigger off a manic episode. I don't know if it disrupts sleeps, it makes you drink more, it makes you have more sex, it keeps you up at night, it stimulates you, it excites you, but getting a new lover definitely triggers off a manic episode. What's another big one? Travel. And I think that travel, I would say the way that triggers off a manic episode, anything that disrupts your routine. Anything that disrupts, when you're eating, when you're sleeping, how you're moving around. It may exhaust you, but that triggers off a manic episode. Here's another big one. Believe this, inheriting money, a big bonus, big financial windfalls, or any sort of windfall triggers off a manic episode. Another thing that triggers off a manic episode is like fighting between family members. Because you live with your family, and so the intensity of these kind of conflicts or discord among a family, that triggers off mania. And here's the tried and true way to get manic. Stop your anti-manic drugs, non-compliance with medicine. Stop your Lamictal, stop your Depakote, stop your Triliptals, stop your Latuda, Seroquel, Abilify, stop your lithium. Boom, you'll get manic 7 to 10 days. Not every time, but it makes it much more probable. Oh, here's another big one. Dealing with deadlines at work or at school, or pressure from a boss or a professor to perform. Deadlines, timelines, quotas, anything that forces you to perform on a timeline triggers mania. What else triggers mania? Sexual abuse, physical abuse, trauma, car accidents, wartime experience, seeing some violent or disturbing or being involved in some very violent act, that triggers mania. Financial loss, business failure, theft, embezzlement, any sort of loss of a resource or a prized possession, that triggers off mania. Oh, I've seen another big one is fighting on social media, that triggers off mania. Another big one that I'm seeing common right now is watching emotionally provocative news shows. That triggers people off. And the last but not least, you just cycle. To no fault of your own or anyone else, the illness cycles. You go from depression to mania, and it just happens for no reason. I hope that helps. You can get more of this on my blog at Agresti.com, and I get into this in a lot of chapters in my book, Tales from the Couch, on Amazon.com. See you later.